How's it going, gang? Chris Cards back. 1974 Topps autograph progress report time. 10 cards going in today. A couple of Hall of Famers. A few tricky ones to get. Hope everyone out there is having a great week so far. Let's just jump right into it as we always do. We've got a manager card going in. A little rough shape. Joe Amalfitano signed it right here. Very small, very... it's not a great signature. And he's pretty much the only one I could get, so I'm going to just throw it in as is. I might go back and try to get him to sign another one to see if it's any better, but I'm presuming it's not going to be any better. I got a few cards signed back on TTMM number 136. If you want to check that out, you can see the other cards of Joe I got signed, and they're all kind of smudged and not that great, but going to throw in his manager card right here, and we've got another manager card going in as well, a Hall of Fame manager going in here, and a few more cards. So let's keep going. Next card, Larry Lynn's great signer, Major League debut, 7/14/73. Nice to get this inscribed by Mr. Lynn's great signer. Let's put him where he belongs, right here next to Jim Holt. There you go. He looks great on this page. Let's move on to our third entry. It's going to be Pat Bork. Pat Bork. Another good signer. 1973 World Series champion. That is something I usually try to get inscribed on these A's cards. I don't think I asked, and he hasn't really signed since December of 2022, so I might send him another card off and see if I can get an inscription from him or not, and if I do, I will replace this card, but for now, he's going in as is. And he goes right over here in the corner. Great. Next guy going in, Hall of Famer Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson, a great signer for many, many years. He was very expensive through his website. I think it was like $60 an autograph, but he's signing for $10 a card right now. He took a little time off last year because he had a broken arm or something happened to him, but he's signing up a storm still. So $10 got me Brooks Robinson. I got this way back. TTM 109. Let's put him in here next to who knows who, because he is out. And there you guys go. Jack Billingham, Vic Harris on this page as well. Another great player going in. Louis Tiant right here. Louis Tiant, another good signer. $2.50 a card for him. I think I sent him 4 cards. I had 4 cards to get signed from him, and I think I sent him $10. Actually, I don't think. I know I sent him $10 and 4 cards. Signed them all very nicely, so. Not as expensive as Brooks Robinson. Not a Hall of Famer either, but nice signature there from Louis Tiant. Tito Fuentes, our next insertion into our 1974 Topps autograph set. Louis Tiant goes right down here. Let's double check. Yes, he does. Signed his black hat. I guess it's better than signing his face, although maybe he could have signed down here somewhere, but big, thick autograph for Louis Tiant, or actually Tito Fuentes, inscribed with his number 23. And right next to him, our second Hall of Famer going in today, Earl Weaver. Earl Weaver signed, as well as Jim Frey signed. Jim Frey's signature, very, very poor. The Earl Weaver one is actually pretty decent. Earl Weaver was a pretty good signer while he was alive. I think he had to donate to a children's hospital, and he would sign it. Jim Frey, who passed away maybe a year or two ago. I've got a few Jim Frey autos, but I did not get this one signed. Actually, I might have a Jim Frey 74 Topps manager coach card signed, but I wanted Earl Weaver pretty bad. So Jim Frey, if I come across it, I'll probably throw him in maybe on the back of this page. But all these other guys, of course, do not sign. Feel pretty confident. I got pretty much all the guys I could sign on here. Maybe George Bamberger has a random card. He signed all right back in the 80s and 90s, but tell you what, let's get Earl in here. Pretty stoked about this. Next to Tito Fuentes right here. Earl Weaver, $23, and that's, of course, the shipped price on eBay. All right, next card going in, an all-star shortstops card from the AL and the NL, Chris Spire and Bert Campaneris. I think these guys actually signed $5 a piece. You can see them back in TTM 152 and 123. Chris Spire signs through Pass Pros. Pretty inexpensive. Bert Campaneris, $5 as well, so not too bad. Let's throw them in up here. There's a few other all-star combo guys I can get signed, but man, they're going to be expensive. Case in point, Billy Williams here and Reggie Jackson down below. If I can get this guy in. I really need to swap out these pages. These pages are probably from 1974. These are pretty pretty old. That would be quite an undertaking, but I did replace the binder. The binder was pretty jacked up. Threw that away, got a newer binder, and now I've got pretty crappy pages. So I might actually swap out all the pages one of these days, but that's quite an undertaking. I'm going to put that off as long as possible. Next card going in, the late great Phil Gagliano here. Phil Gagliano passed away in 2016. So if we're keeping track, we're adding 2 Hall of Famers to this binder and 3 deceased players from this. Gagliano signed very well when he was alive. $7 on eBay, shipped. Very happy to get this one in the binder. Last card going in, Terry Harmon. Terry Harmon, great signer. Let's put him up in the corner. Keep this card kind of nice because it's one of the cards I'm putting in today that isn't quite jacked up. Put him on this page here along with George Foster. And that is it, my friends. 1974 Topps Progress Report. Hope everyone enjoyed this video. 10 cards going in next week. I think we'll be back to 89 Upper Deck. So thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday with another Through the Mail Monday. Take it easy.